Guess what? Target has the very best designer finds they have ever had, and they are not going to last long. So I'm gonna give you a preview of some pieces that are coming soon and some designer picks that you're going to have in your home for years to come. Before we get into today's video though, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and check me out on Instagram. And I do want to thank Karma for sponsoring today's video, and I'll tell you a little bit more about them and their free Chrome browser extension a little bit later on, but let's get into today's video. So it is finally getting warm outside, well, at least hopefully where you live, because I live in Pittsburgh and it snowed last week, but hopefully it is getting warm where you are, and that means we're spending more time outdoors. That's why I have to chat about this 2 set of outdoor chairs by Hearth and Hand for $350. This is the very first time I have seen white and black outdoor chairs that actually look good, and don't look too shabby chic. I'm really hoping that this upholstery by Hearth and Hand is very high quality, so that all of the debris that comes with being outside, it doesn't stain these chairs, because they are a beautiful bright white and they have a black metal base, and they have a little bit of detailing that just takes it to the very next level, so that it doesn't look like a basic outdoor chair. So I really love this. People ask me all the time, how do you bring your style outdoors? And a lot of the time it's just hard to find outdoor furniture that is reminiscent of your modern style indoors, but you can get that with this. And they not only have these 2 chairs, but they have a lounge set, they have a little sofa, they have a lot of different things in this collection. So if you're looking to give your outdoor space a facelift, definitely check this out from Hearth and Hand. Now, as I said, they don't just have that 2 set of chairs, they also have a love seat. So I love this love seat, and you will see it has a slightly slanted back. So it's not straight up and down. You get a little bit of a lounge feature, which is quite nice. It's also $350. I can't wait to see this. I'm gonna head to my local store sometime soon and see if they are comfortable and if they hold up to the hype that I'm giving them. But they look so chic. I think you cannot pass up on these, especially at that $350 price point. Whenever I'm looking at line for really high quality outdoor stuff, a lot of things start around $950 for about 2 chairs, which is a lot of money. So I really love this price point from Target. Next, I want to chat about this primitive stone accent table by Jungalow, which is $110. Now, the first thing I want to say here is that Jungalow does not get the credit it deserves. As you probably noticed, Studio Mcgee gets their own part in the store, Hearth and Hand gets their own part in the store, but what about Jungalow? I feel like Jungalow is kind of thrown to the wayside, but they actually have the pieces that I think are the most stylistically relevant. So let's talk about this end table. I love that it has roundness to it. It has very interesting legs. It is just an interesting piece, and we always want to add visual interest. I need to find a synonym for that. So if you have any ideas, leave it down in the comments. But I really love this. This actually looks like a Lemieux piece that they sell at Anthropologie for about $900, or at least that's what it used to be. So I absolutely adore this $110 price point. This would be great outdoors, but also indoors. This would be great indoors as a place for a book display, or as a little bit of an ottoman, or a place to actually hold up your sculptures. Remember, you don't have to use a basic sculpture pedestal to display your sculptures. You can display them in any way that you want. You're actually seeing a lot of these little stands in the modern organic and the vintage modern right now, and this is a great way to accomplish this without having to do the wood. So if you already have too many wood tones, this is a great way to switch it out. Now, this one isn't new, but it's something I own and I really love. This is the adjustable brass accent table for $90 from Studio Mcgee. So it is adjustable. It goes up and down. I will say it's quite heavy, so adjusting it can be a 2-person job if you're not very strong, but I really do like it. It doesn't scratch super easily, and I just have this in my sitting area in my bedroom. No one sits in the sitting area besides the dog, but he seems to like the table as much as a dog can like an accent table. But it is a very sophisticated brass. It's not a gaudy gold, which is something that we see all the time. I absolutely adore this adjustable brass table. You know that we have this in our bedroom, and when we were working on the bedroom, I wanted to find a way to make the smaller furniture pieces and the decorative accents a little bit more affordable, because we spend a lot of money on painting the space and those larger furniture pieces. That's why I was so grateful that I could turn to Karma for help with this. So if you don't know what Karma is a browser extension that helps you find the best deals when you're shopping online. So basically what you do is you go to the Karma website and you download the browser extension in Chrome. Once you download the browser extension, it is there to help you when you are shopping online. So what you do when you're shopping online is that once you have your cart, you can actually click the Karma button and it will find the best coupon codes or the available coupon codes for you. So if there is money to be saved, they are going to help you find it. And if there isn't any money to be saved, they're going to let you know that you have the very best price that you could get right now. Another amazing feature of Karma is that if you're waiting for a price to drop on something, you can actually create a list of items that you were watching and it will notify you when it goes goes on sale or when the price drops, so that if you are waiting for a little bit of a price increase, you can pounce on it immediately and you know when it happens, and you don't have to say, oh, I missed out on it because I didn't know how to be notified. I wasn't sitting there clicking the refresh button on that website all day long. Karma does that work for you. Another way that you can save money with Karma, and I know you're like, there are more ways. Yes, there are more ways. Karma actually does have a cash back situation. So when you go to your Karma dashboard, there are tons of different retailers that they have paired with, and you can get cash back on your favorite retailers. So if you're shopping for home decor or beauty or travel things, you can just look at your retailers and see how you can earn money while spending money. I mean, there's nothing better than that. Yes, Karma works with our favorite stores like Target and Amazon, but they work with over 50,000 retailers, so that there is always a way for you to save money. If you want to give the Karma free browser extension a try, be sure to click the link down in my description box to give it a download. And you want to do this right in time for those spring sales, because we want to save all the money we can to make our homes look as sophisticated as we can. Next, we have this pencil rattan side table by the Jungalow collection, which is also $110. So some of these items are not available in store yet. They're still coming soon, but you can still add them to your cart right now so that when they do come out, you can get them immediately, because all these things are going to be all available for like 2 seconds before they're sold out. So get them before they are gone. But this particular piece, I love that it isn't something that's basic in rattan. Rattan has really gotten this kind of stereotype that it's just for bohemian, but this has it is an inspired piece, right? This side table is an inspired piece that tells a little bit of a story that is a little bit more sophisticated than other rattan pieces we've seen before. I think you use this as a side table, but you could also use this as a nightstand if you're working with a smaller bedroom, and it could really elevate the space. I really do enjoy the wood tone of this rattan, because rattan can be really, really yellow, but I think that this is a wood tone that can warm up a space without making it seem a little too department store-like, if that makes any sense. Next, we have this Olivia round pouf from the Jungalow collection, which is $80. And what I really love about this is this robust color. It is a rust orange color, so if you're looking to add those vibrant tones, but you don't want to do it with your basic pieces of furniture because that's too risky, it's too trendy, or you just don't have it in the budget, this is a great way to introduce those colors. What I will also say about this is that I love that it has a 2-tier design. So it actually does come apart, so it can become 2 floor ottomans if you need additional seating, but it also stacks to 1 if you need to use it as like a foot ottoman or a side table. If you want to use it as a side table, just add a tray on top so that you're not putting something right on the upholstery. But I think that this could look really sophisticated, and I would love to see this in your modern organic space, your bohemian space, your modern space, your really any space besides maybe like the shabby chic. I'm not sure would fit there, but I think really it could run the gamut of the design styles and look really, really, really great. Next, we have the Anywhere chair, which is $165. It's on sale right now, and a chair this size for $165 it is unheard of. So you can see it has some triangles and a pattern on this chair, and it's very cool. I know that green isn't for everyone, but the shape of the chair is so cool that this is something I might buy and reupholster if the colors don't work for me. But it's a great way to introduce pattern. Right now we're seeing a lot more pattern in the furniture, not just in our decorative accents. So this would be a great starter piece, especially since when I normally find pieces of furniture that are patterned, you're getting them from an Anthropologie where the pieces are $800, $900, $1,000. This one is only $165. It is a really fun color, especially with the green, because green is a color you see in nature. So it's something that will work in pretty much any design style, because as long as it's near a window, it really, really, really makes sense. This Alabata round table is $100, and it is great as a side table, a table to display your plants, a nightstand, whatever you really need a small table for, this is going to do you justice. So what I love about this is it is a nice walnut color, so it's not too red, it's not too yellow, it is just a nice color that works with, again, a myriad of design styles and a myriad of color palettes, which really, really excites me, because as people's styles change very often, we want to keep pieces that are evergreen, that are going to work no matter how our space evolves. I also really love this because it's great for holding your plants, and a lot of the time you see people putting their plants on the ground, but it's a really easy way to clutter up your space and kind of put your pets at risk, right? because if they're down on the ground, you don't really know about your plants and whether or not they're toxic to dogs. You just don't want to give them access to that. So having them elevated really helps the space feel larger, and it keeps your pets and your kids safe, and you know, that is a priority. So I really, really love this. Again, if you want to break it up a little bit and have an easier time styling it, just put a tray on it so that you can get different levels of decor, and so that not everything seems brown. If you're going to put a plant and a brown planter on the brown table, just add a tray down to break it up, do a brass or gold or another warm color, and it will look incredible. Next, we have a 2-pack of dining chairs for $240, which is a steal. So these are also part of the Jungalow collection, as are a lot of things in today's video, because they're really killing it when it comes to design. But you can see they're boucle, and they also have a warm wood tone, and have a lot of visual interest there. Now, these are so cute that I was like, do I need these? But you know, I will never, ever, ever be able to part with my Jagger chairs, but they are incredible. I'm sure they feel fantastic. My only hesitation with these is having white chairs that aren't performance fabric for my dining chairs, but I think you could just Scotch guard them and get away with it. But these look really, really, really great. They would also look great if you did kind of like a mismatch situation. So if you did these on the sides of your table and at the heads you did something else, maybe something that is leather or something that has a high back, to just really mix it up. I think it will make your space look really multi-dimensional, which is always a good thing. Now we're going back to talking about the outdoor space, because we have this rope woven accent chair by Hearth and Hand. So this is not a piece that I would ever expect from them, because it looks a little bit more eclectic, a little bit more modern organic. I would expect this more from Studio Mcgee, but I love the different textures. I love that it has a nice sloped back. I will say it seems like it might be hard to sit up in this chair, but if you're lounging outside, I think this was great. I love that the wood tone is a little bit deeper, especially since it might lighten in the sun. I don't know, it's fun. I think this could look nice with some other true wood tone chairs, with some black chairs. I love that they have the woven element so that you don't actually have to have some type of seat cushion, because outside maintaining those seat cushions can be really, really difficult, and they stain super easily. So I love this as an outdoor option. I would love to see this with like a concrete fire pit, or even like a white cement fire pit that you could DIY. I think this would look fantastic. Now, this washed cream vase is $35, and I love it. It's cream with a little bit of orange or a little bit of tan in there. Very typical Studio Mcgee, but I love its size. I think it'd be great with some overflowing greenery. I'm not sure if you can actually put water in it, but if not, just put a mason jar in there with water and that will do the trick. My only hesitation here, it does look very urn-like, and I think that trend is kind of over. And sometimes people can find urn elements a little bit creepy. I like it, but that is just something I felt like I had to say. But I think this would be a great addition, especially in a living room, on an accent table, or in the kitchen, on the island, with some type of overflowing greenery to really bring your design style into the kitchen. And if you're struggling with how to bring your design style into the kitchen, I did a video on that very recently, so you can click it right here to check that out. Next, we have this color block boucle throw. It's only $25, and seriously, I'm gonna record this. I'm gonna pick this up. It is a brown and a white, and it's a true color block. Color block is in this year, and I promise you, this is going to be the trend. Hold me to it. Color blocking is going to be the trend. I love this. Color blocking has mostly been popular in mid-century modern, but I think we should make it a thing in all of the design styles. This is so nice. It looks so cozy. I would love to curl up with this over on the sofa. And if you guys don't know this, brown is really the color of the year. I know everyone's saying green, but it truly is brown. So this is a great way to incorporate it. This would look great if you have a brown sofa, a black sofa, a white sofa, a beige sofa. It can really introduce those colors, again, super affordably. I'd also love to see this kind of coming out of an accent basket that you have on the floor. Oh, it would look absolutely divine. Now, if you're looking to add some green to your space, check out this asymmetrical green pillow for $30. Now, I will say this about pillows from Target. They aren't always the most comfortable. They are very plush, but they're not the most malleable. They're just kind of are the way they are, so that they always maintain shape, but that's not always great for lounging about. So look for the covers that do have a zipper so you can put in your own pillow. I promise you it's going to make it a lot better. The pillow covers are fantastic. I just don't love the pillow inserts. But anyways, this is a great way to introduce that green. It is a sage green. It's definitely a lighter green than you might be comfortable with. This is something I really imagine in like a sitting room, right? Or a sunroom where you have a lot of light. And again, it really just connects you with nature because you have that green just outside the window. This is something I would mostly see in a transitional or modern organic space. I don't necessarily see this in a contemporary space, but I did want to talk about it because I do really enjoy the patchwork. And now I have saved the very, very best option for last. This is the Lomita Rattan room divider, and I kind of talk a little bit of smack about room dividers, but not when they're cute like this. So this one is rattan. It has a nice wooden frame, and it's so cute. I would even put this in my space. I might even stain the frame black if I was feeling a little spicy, and it's only $160. I think a room divider for this price, the one at IKEA is $189, and it's made literally out of acrylic. So this is a steal. I love the way it looks. This is great in a studio. It's even great in a space that doesn't require a room divider. Remember, you can mount room dividers on walls. They can be pieces of art. This would look actually really great above a bed. That gives me an idea because their bedroom design kind of fell apart when I returned the bed. Anyway, if you want to know about that, be sure to follow me over on Instagram for the entire saga of drama. But I love this. I would definitely pick this up. I'd love to see this behind a bed. Dividing a living room and a dining room, filling up the wall behind a sofa because you don't like art. There are so many great options for this room divider, and it's $150. I said $160, it's only $150. And for that price tag, it's something you definitely want to experiment with. Okay, you guys, that's it for today's video. Those are some new products from Target that you desperately need to get because they're going to elevate your space instantly. If you liked any of these products, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and check me out on Instagram. And I'll link a playlist right here to all of my favorite Target products that I've ever talked about here on this channel. Also, if you want to improve your shopping experience and you want to save some money, be sure to download the Karma Chrome extension right now. I'll have a link down in my description box to do so. You're going to save so much money and you're going to thank yourself for doing so. Until next time, have a beautiful day.